Hello, everyone. I wanted to send this video out to you to maybe help clarify things for you. I know that we are all at our wits' ends and very frustrated with whatever it might be going on in our lives. I'm feeling that way as well. I've felt like I've had a short fuse today. So I'm hoping that this can clarify some things. If you already know all this, awesome. But um, we will get through this. We've got 5 weeks, and starting next week on Tuesday at 9 o'clock, we're going to meet. Everything goes online. Everything that we're going to do is going to be on Google Classroom. That's where I'm going to post the Zoom meetings from this point on is on Google Classroom. So what I'm doing is I'm taking a screenshot of my computer right now and a recording so you can see exactly, hopefully, what you're seeing as well. So when you first open up My Class, so you click on it, you see Mr. Robinette's Classroom, you click on that. The first thing that should pop up is this screen right here. It's called the Stream. If you look up here, there's a purple bar under Stream. This is where I'm going to post the meeting that we have on a daily basis. When we're done with the meeting, what I do is I come in here, I delete it, and then I stick in a new one for the next day. Another thing that I'm going to do that I haven't done yet, there's going to be what's called, it'll be right here or right below here, it's going to be called a question board. Any questions or concerns that you have, you can post it in there. I will see it and I will respond to you. Once we're done with the meeting, though, 98% of the work that your kids are going to do is going to be after we get off of the Zoom meeting. I'm going to try to simplify this as much as I can. Our main goal is to try to meet the IEP goals that you guys have. We're being told less is more at this point. So I'm going to try to make it as simple as possible. So what you would need to have your child do after we get off Zoom, as long as at some point in time during the day that you work on this stuff, because I will be checking because I have to take attendance. And if you're not at the Zoom meeting, if I need you to be at the Zoom meetings. However, if you're not able to make it, but I see that you're getting on Google Classroom and doing the work, I can still count you in my attendance. But I really need you at the Zoom meetings. You'd go up here to classwork. Each day, you'll have something that looks like this. You'll have the date, the day, and the daily assignments. Everything that your child's going to need to do is in this. So you're going to double click on it. And then you're going to come right here. It says I've posted a new question. I'm going to double click on that as well. Or just single click. Then there's one more thing I need you to do. And this is why I'm recording this, because there's 3 steps. You're going to come up here where it says question. This is what I need you to do. Now, this is not Tuesday's assignment. This is an example, but this is pretty close to what it's going to look like. Here's your reading. Reading, MobyMax language for 15 minutes. MobyMax reading skills literature, 15 minutes. Journal, write 2 to 3 sentences on the prompt. In this example, I have not put a prompt in here, but there will be a prompt. And what I'm going to have them do then is the next day, show me what they have written. Then watch the Zoom video and answer these questions. Have you been bullied? How did it make you feel? Those questions right here will be answered down here. Where it says class comments, you'll type them in there. Once they're typed in, you click the little paper airplane. And then for math, MobyMax Math for 15 minutes, MobyMax Fact Fluency for 15 minutes. And then I'll try to put some stuff like this one here. I said, hey, if you have dice, play pig. All of our kids in the class have played pig. Play pig with someone, okay? Since we're only using MobyMax in this particular lesson or day, I only posted the MobyMax link right here. And then here's the Zoom link of me being recorded doing a read aloud to answer these 2 questions. Okay, so hopefully, let me go back and do this one more time. So I'll go back to the beginning. And please feel free to watch this over and over, save it somewhere, have your kid watch it, have your child watch it with you. You'll go to classwork. You'll click on that. You'll click on this, and then click on questions. This will pop the questions up. This will pop the links up, and where you can comment for that. If I can find an easier way for you to get to that without having to click so many times, I will definitely let you know. But again, stream page, that's where the link for the Zoom's going to be. Even though there's a password down here, you do not need to use it. I've set it up in Zoom to embed the password so you don't have to use it. You should just be able to click on the link and wait for me to admit you. After that, go to classwork, click on the daily assignment, click on question, and there you are. Just do what it's asking you to do here. Once you've done that and made your comments, I'll be able to see right here whether you've turned it in. I've assigned it, and if I've turned it in. Okay. One last thing, since I have you here, when I look at my people, well, never mind. Just make sure that you've gotten onto Google Classroom and hit the invite, so that, because otherwise it's not going to let me assign you anything. So just make sure that you've been invited, because otherwise on my side it's not going to show up. Okay, well, if you have any questions, again, best way to do this is just get in there and mess around. There's nothing, you're not going to mess anything up on your end or on my end. And worst case scenario, you completely sign out of it and get back into it. So just get around and mess around on it. We won't meet or do anything on Monday. That's an in-service day for us. I know that sounds really weird, but that's the day that all the hotspots are going to be handed out for those who needed it. And so we won't actually start instruction till Tuesday. So take some time to maybe try to relax a little bit this weekend. If you celebrate Easter, do that with, I know that's going to look different for us this year, but do the best you can to celebrate Easter if you do that, and just try to relax. And we will see you guys on Tuesday morning at 9 o'clock. I will have the link in Google Classroom by Sunday evening, and I will send you a reminder email on Monday morning around 8 a.m. to remind you of our class starting. Oh, and as far as class, what I'm going to be telling your students, we need to try to have them sitting in a place that's as close to what could be considered a classroom, whether that's at a kitchen table, a desk, something to where it feels a little bit more like class. I would highly suggest not having them laying in their beds. Please make sure they're fully clothed, because everybody can see everything that's going on. We need to try, this is our new classroom, and the same rules are going to apply here online as they would in our classroom. So just think, whatever I couldn't do in my actual classroom at school, I'm not going to be allowed to do during our online classroom time during that time. So we'll see you guys on Tuesday. Have a great weekend. Stay safe, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.